Life can get pretty overwhelming sometimes, right? We all have those moments when it feels like everything is happening at once, and there's just no way to keep up. A while back, my schedule was a complete disaster. I mean, it was like a tornado had hit my life. There were days when I didn't even know where to start because everything seemed equally urgent and important. I was juggling a million things: filming, editing, family, trying to maintain some semblance of a social life. Sound familiar? It was like I was spinning plates, and at any moment, they could all come crashing down. I was constantly burning the candle at both ends, pulling all-nighters, surviving on coffee and sheer willpower. My nights turned into days, and my days felt like an endless loop of tasks and responsibilities. But it took a toll, you know? My health started to suffer. I was always tired, always stressed, and it felt like I was just going through the motions without really living. I was exhausted, stressed, and missing out on the important stuff. I missed family events, I missed out on time with friends, and I even started to lose touch with myself. I realized I couldn't keep going like that. Something had to change. I needed to take a step back and really evaluate what was important to me and how I could manage my time better. I needed to find a way to work smarter, not harder. It wasn't just about getting things done, it was about getting the right things done efficiently. That's when I discovered the power of productivity hacks. I started researching different methods and tools that could help me streamline my tasks and make the most of my time. And trust me, these aren't your grandma's productivity tips. These are modern, innovative strategies that leverage technology and smart planning to help you stay on top of your game. These are battle-tested, street-smart strategies that actually work. They helped me regain control of my life, reduce my stress, and focus on what truly matters. And I can't wait to share them with you. The first game changer was prioritizing tasks. Sounds simple, right? But it's a skill that can transform your productivity and overall effectiveness. When you prioritize, you're not just making a list, you're making a strategic plan for your day, week, or even month. But it's amazing how often we get caught up in the urgent instead of focusing on the important. We tend to react to what's screaming for our attention rather than what truly matters. This can lead to stress, burnout, and a feeling of never really accomplishing anything meaningful. Here's the thing, not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks have a significant impact on your goals and long-term success, while others are just minor chores that can easily be postponed or delegated. Some are mission-critical, others are just distractions in disguise. Identifying which is which can make all the difference in how productive and satisfied you feel at the end of the day. So, I started making a list of everything I needed to do and then ranking them by priority. This simple act of categorizing tasks helped me see what needed my immediate attention and what could be tackled later. High-impact tasks that moved the needle on my goals went straight to the top. These were the tasks that, once completed, gave me a sense of accomplishment and progress. The rest? Well, they could wait. By focusing on what truly mattered, I found myself less stressed and more productive. Prioritization became my secret weapon for achieving more with less effort. Next up, time blocking. This one's a game changer. Instead of letting your day control you, you take control of your day. I started scheduling blocks of time for specific tasks like filming, editing, answering emails, even family time. It's like having a personal assistant for your schedule, keeping you on track and laser focused. And the best part? When you're in your time block, you're fully present, fully engaged in that one task. No distractions, no multitasking madness. Now, this one was tough for me at first, learning to say no. It felt like I was letting people down, missing out on opportunities, and even being selfish. But over time, I realized that saying no was actually a powerful tool for self-care and productivity. As creatives, we want to say yes to every opportunity, every collaboration, every request. We thrive on new ideas and the excitement of new projects. But the reality is, our time and energy are finite resources. But the truth is, every yes to something non-essential is a no to something that truly matters. When we spread ourselves too thin, we end up doing a lot of things poorly, instead of a few things well. It's about prioritizing what truly aligns with our goals and values. So, I started being more selective, more intentional with my time. I began to evaluate each request and opportunity through the lens of my long-term goals. If it didn't fit, I learned to let it go. More intentional with my time, I started using tools like planners and time management apps to keep track of my commitments and ensure that I was focusing on what truly mattered. I learned to politely decline requests that didn't align with my goals or values. It wasn't about being rude or dismissive. It was about being honest and respectful of my own boundaries. It was tough at first, but with practice, it became easier. I found that people respected my honesty and appreciated my clarity. It also helped me to stay focused and motivated, but it freed up so much time and energy for the things that really mattered. I was able to invest more in my passions, my relationships, and my personal growth. Saying no became a way to say yes to a more fulfilling and balanced life. And finally, delegation. This one's huge, especially as your workload grows. Listen, you don't have to do everything yourself. In fact, you shouldn't. Identify tasks that can be delegated to others and find the right people to handle them. It might be hiring a virtual assistant, bringing on a freelancer, or even asking a friend or family member for help. Delegating frees you up to focus on your strengths, the things that only you can do. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.